Merry COVID Christmas.
Wow. What up?
Hola.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
And a happy Jew year.
Hey, it's Jew and his body double in the building.
Yes.
Big Jew in the house.
Yeah.
Dude, you know how bad I felt after I saw that? Like, dude, I made a whole sock puppet. Look,
Yeah, it does rather.
this is what's left of it.
Shit. Pride, a moss chin.
I was going to give it to you for
Just
Christmas.
go.
There goes the moss. It's done.
Lord knows what was in that sock.
It was a clean sock. It's been washed, clean. It was in my sock drawer when I put this thing together.
Gotcha.
Just to let you know.
What you think it's like walking
I'm
in your
glad.
shoes, huh?
Huh?
Sock bucket shoes?
Well, dude, I stole that moss.
Nobody got it.
I had to pull over on the side of the road. I pulled over on the side of the road, jumped in somebody's front lawn, and like stole moss off that tree and hurried up, ran back in the truck.
So
So I
that
wouldn't
looks
embarrass
just like-
myself. Like, why do you need moss?
Are
so
you not
bad?
supposed to take moss off of trees?
Well, if it's on somebody's private property, that's like,
Not
dude,
supposed
what the
to
hell is that guy doing? Like, why is he stealing my moss?
I don't mind.
guy
I
likes
lived in
lights,
Regio, and I
apparently.
ain't never.
They ain't had moss
If
trees
they
in my
wanted to take the
neighborhood.
moss, take the moss. You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't that far down, you know. I was
Yeah.
like residential area.
It's supposed to give you like I heard it gives
It's
you
like a
lights or
Satsuma.
something.
If it falls off a tree, who gets it? You take
That's.
that
I
bitch,
think
right?
that's.
Right, right.
Wherever it
I
goes.
think that's a myth.
Yeah, but I mean,
community
you
chest.
pull it. You can pull it off if you
That's
want. There's so
community
much
chest,
of
right?
it. Right,
Community
right,
chest.
Yeah.
right.
I think that's a myth. Like the whole lice, moss.
Yeah,
thing.
I
think that's a myth.
I didn't. You know, I guess they just
I mean,
scared
you've
us
been
with
hearing
that. You
us
know,
since
like,
you were
yeah,
a kid.
all right, kids don't go play in that moss. It gives you lice.
Right.
Well,
You don't get it all.
Never heard that.
I mean, if you think,
Yeah, I've always heard
if you
that.
got like
Never
moss,
been around moss.
if you
Like,
fucking around a
I've
tree,
had a drop on my head before and nothing happened. So
if you fucking around a tree and you got like moss on you, you can. If you think about cooties, then it makes you feel nasty, right? So, honestly, like if you messing around with some branches
The placebo
and shit that's
effect,
got
huh?
fucking moss on it, then it doesn't. It feels like you got bugs crawling on you when you're around the shit.
Yeah, that's like if you clean up spiders, the whole day you're gonna feel like, man, I got a fucking spider. on me.
You're like
Yeah,
exactly.
get one on me.
Right. You just feel if something touches
I
you.
know that's how I get.
Oh, dude, I be cutting grass, and if a branch rubs across you right the wrong way, fuck, and then there's nothing there. But
Right.
yeah.
I would tell you guys Merry Christmas Eve. Yeah, because we still got a few minutes left. So this is double Eve.
Right.
Yep.
Hanukkah for Jew.
The day before, the day before. Yeah, ain't I supposed to get a present tonight or something? Yeah.
For 18 days.
I think you get beat with some bars of soap and a towel.
Come on. Damn.
old
I want a
Jewish
yarmulke
tradition.
with a brim. Little yarmulke with a brim, little
I know.
some Knickerknacks. Give me some Knickerknacks, you know what I'm saying?
All right, does
I
anybody
got one gift yet.
do we really know the truth between like the difference? What is Hanukkah as opposed to Christmas? I mean, do y'all really know?
Christmas you get one.
I mean, for one, I mean, they don't.
Jews got more money than Christians.
He don't know the difference. Does anybody really know the difference?
Okay, so for one, I mean, Jewish people they don't believe.
Celebrate
They don't
Christmas.
believe in Jesus, right? So
Do they not believe
He
in
celebrates
Jesus?
Christmas every year. He still believes in Santa Claus.
No, I am Santa
Look.
Claus. I'm the Jewish Santa Claus.
Oh, of course he's not gonna believe in Santa when he is Santa.
Right.
Like I am Santa. What the fuck?
right.
I haven't believed in myself in a while.
That's why
Shout
we're
out
here
to
tonight.
confidence.
Hey, I once had this girl tell me, she was like, Are you really Jewish or are you just stingy? I was like, neither. Really threw her off. He was like,
I mean, somebody really
like,
asked
so-
you if you were Jewish,
So I'm
bro?
lost.
well, no, everybody calls me the
Broken
Jew,
news
so
for
they
sure.
like,
Right.
you know, they don't know the real story about
All right.
behind it.
Can we find out what's the real story?
The real story behind the Jew is Mike Flay used to always throw these parties, bro.
Shout out to Mike Flay.
Mike Flay. And his mom, you know, she sang and played piano at Pat O's. And he had like this big old pool, so everybody would always want to come party at his house. Well, I lived at his house. So one time when there was this big old party, Mike Flake comes and everybody's like, where's Jay? Where's Jay? He goes in there and says, oh, bro, I think he's depressed. He was in there on a Jewish hotline. And he brings out a card and shows everybody, and it's the Jewish community center hotline or something. Somebody must have gave me a card or something, you know. So from there on, dude, I fought it, and I didn't want to be the Jew. No, you can't pick your name sometimes, bro.
Right.
So I'm the Jew. Right.
There's some names that just outlandish, but once they sound outlandish because of what they are, but after a while it becomes you. It's your identity. Then you forget the definition of what that really means outside of what is your identity. So, forget what anything. I'm that.
Right.
You got a problem with it? You know what I mean? And you accepted it.
Well, I was like, I ain't really got no problems with Jews, I mean, it ain't really that bad. I mean, but, it's like...
Right.
But what I'm saying...
It could have been, ass mouth or something, bro,
But what I'm getting, it's just Jew in general. Eventually, in your circle, that's your identity. So it doesn't mean anything outside of what, that meaning is. It's your word. It's your
I
name.
learned to embrace it, but so many people know me as that. So it's like, whatever.
I know.
That's me.
That's what you...
I mean, I have many names, I go by many things, Gandalf, Old Dirty Cracker.
Old Dirty Cracker's the best.
Old Dirty Cracker.
ODC is the
ODC.
Yeah, right.
Big Jew, So.
Well, right now, I don't call you Jew. I call you Jay.
You call me Jay, yeah, right.
But in my phone, it's Jew.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean...
That's just like Decca's the donkey. But he actually picked that name. I remember when the first time somebody said it, we was going out, and I think we was going to Club Mojo or something, bro. And I don't remember who it was, but somebody was in the back seat with me, and they said, man, I was acting a plump donkey last night. And Decca was driving, and Decca said, oh, plump donkey? Man, I'm the donkey. That's how I do it. Right. From now on, he was the plump donkey. But he got to make that, bro. That's like, he's bending the rules a little bit. And so, I mean, he wanted to be a donkey.
He was confident in himself. I don't care what any kind of ramifications with people disrespecting me for calling myself donkey. Like what? Yeah, I am a donkey. You got a problem with it, right? I mean, that's the way he stood up for it. And it's okay. That's cool because it kind of... It opens up to self saying I'm a human being, right? We are being that I'm a donkey,
right?
But because I'm human, right?
You ever seen a donkey?
I guess I'd rather be a horse.
No, I haven't seen.
Choice.
Right.
But no. I mean, hey, we act a donkey, right? I mean, that's all it is, and that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that,
right?
And he lives by it. He still lives by it today.
What about Araby Slim? Araby Slim.
Can't call him Fats anymore.
Can't call him Fats. He's too skinny now.
Why? He was actually...
I got to get your regimen.
Well, did you lose weight?
Yeah. Huh? What?
You lost weight?
This dude don't even...
Bro, but you didn't lose that much weight, bro.
Yeah, he did.
I mean...
no, you wasn't...
60 pounds?
You didn't look like him.
Yeah.
Gee, thanks.
I'm cheering, buddy. Y'all call me on the phone. Anybody got a lighter?
I just wore it better.
Yeah.
I don't have one.
You wore it
I got it all in one spot.
I just saw
right
a
here.
picture that I think Tasha posted the other day.
But that's how...
you weren't big, but you know what I'm saying?
Well,
you were probably...
Can it be a level?
You were like 2-something.
You know, it's like 224, probably about 230.
Yeah.
I think there's a level of respect to that. Like, dude,
that's right,
bro.
right where I'm at. Right.
You always look good.
I'm like...
You know what I'm saying?
220.
You always was right.
Right.
You lost a few pounds. Hey, that's...
When he wasn't going left.
That's your, just because that's your new fighting weight doesn't mean you didn't look good, right?
Right. He's down to a lower weight class now.
Just know my reality. I'm
he's
gonna be working
lean.
till I'm 75, so I gotta lose some weight to take it easy on my knees.
Well, I gained.
Dude.
All right, so
Yep.
I have a health story I could tell
I
you
hate
guys.
getting off.
I'm slipping away, dude. I need to get myself.
I gained 3 pounds since
Chuck
the last
Norris is
time
disappointed in
I
me.
went to the
Yes,
doctor, which was 3 months ago. Now check.
Yeah.
Y'all ever had to do like blood work?
Yeah, makes me nervous.
Yeah, twice this year.
Makes me
You did it
nervous.
twice this year.
I've never
So I
had
did it. All right. So the first time I did it was in 2018, and then I did it again, and I got my blood work back. Right. So yeah, you always worried about what's that one thing, like this is the one that's gonna kill me. Whatever she gonna call out is gonna kill you right now. So my cholesterol was high.
Was it?
But it's not like dangerous. Like we gotta write a script for you.
Right. They told me I had diabetes,
Yeah,
but
ain't
I don't really
nothing
got
like that.
diabetes.
You got the sugar?
You got
No, I mean they made me take metformin, and they said, "Oh, well, as long as you lose 30 pounds, it'll go
so
away."
you had pre-diabetes.
I guess.
Yeah.
I lost the 30 pounds twice
Should've
and
asked for
gained
some
it
good
back.
diet
But
pills.
I mean,
The ones Donald Trump's on, they should have got those
Yeah,
diet
some
pills.
Wellbutrin or some shit.
All right, so what I was told,
Meprigan. No, wait, that's not.
I don't have to.
What was it called?
Oh, my bad.
No, it's good. No,
I don't necessarily have to do any
Talking
take any
pills and old
medication.
man shit over here, you know.
But she told me I gotta stop eating pig and beef.
Really?
Like that's it.
That was this last.
Who told you that?
My doctor, like that's it. Like yeah, because she think it's like the fat and the meat. Like
What if
that's
you eat
it.
lean meat?
Well, yeah, like everything else, and I'm like, well no,
What if
this
you
is
eat elk meat and it's
Alright.
pure lean, no fat?
well, that's what I'm getting at. Let me tell you a story. So I'm like,
Maybe she's a vegan. She's trying to push her agenda on you. Maybe she'll say, "Fuck that."
no, not at all, not at all. Let me get.
Everybody's
this is what I
trying to
think
put their
happened.
agenda on you, bro.
All right, so the first time I did it, my cholesterol was like 202. All right, so she said it's got to be under 200. Now this is 2018 that it was 202. Today it was 212.
Use butter or margarine?
I use butter.
Okay.
Now check this out.
Yeah,
No, I'm not
margarine's
done.
worse,
Let me finish.
dude.
So she pulls out this paper, and I didn't even tell nobody. I didn't tell her this at all. Now let me finish the story. So she pulls out this paper, and she starts telling me like, "Oh, you need to stop eating fried foods." Like, I don't really eat. I hate fried food. Like I'm not. If I had to have it one way, it's not gonna be that way. I don't like it that way. Well, fast food is like, all right, that's understandable.
Right.
How often you eating that? You don't eat that shit.
Not all the time. You know what I'm saying? Not every day. Like
Right.
not. I mean, once, twice a week is
that's a lot.
probably. All right. Well,
But
let me
it ain't
finish.
enough to bring a warning to it. I wouldn't think.
Well, that's what I'm getting at. Like, damn.
Right.
So something's not right. Well, anyway, let's finish. All right. So I'm thinking that, hey, this is actually not a bad way to go about it. Cause like she's like, dude, you know, just slack off on. Don't put as much butter in your food. Don't eat fried foods. Don't fuck with beef. Don't fuck with
How I'm
pork.
gonna cook? How I'm gonna cook?
She wants you to live on smoothies,
Well, no, you got
keto
Well,
smoothies.
I already I'm a seafood junkie, right? I already eat. Like if I could eat seafood every day, I probably eat seafood every day.
Kale and
right?
tofu for
Oh,
them.
you can't. Oh, you can eat deer. You can eat elk,
Yeah,
right?
but
Like
shrimp's high in
Eat the
cholesterol,
Impossible
though.
Burger.
I don't know, but this is what I did.
So it's butter.
Well, I went
Right.
home.
But I'm saying if you're going full seafood, I mean.
So check
shrimp
this
is
out.
high in
I went
cholesterol,
home,
I think.
jumped in the
So are
shower.
oysters.
Jumped in the shower, and I'm thinking to myself,
Yeah, I thought you need like good cholesterol,
well,
right?
hold up.
You do.
Let me finish.
Yep.
So
and
why
then-
is butter bad?
Did y'all ever? What's the
fuck.
rules?
That must be bad.
Check this out.
Bobo was talking health shit.
What's the rules to taking a blood, like getting blood drawn? What are you not supposed to do?
Heroin.
Eat before. That's the number one.
Yeah.
Heroin,
Eat before.
crack.
Right, like do
So,
like.
PCP.
So you ate before,
Yeah,
and
you're
that's
supposed
why
to-
you
Dude, I fucking ate a fucking.
high. Okay.
I
thing
ate a
went off.
slice of pizza,
Right.
and some
Okay. So
Oh
that's
yeah,
why
that
your
ain't
shit
nothing.
was
Don't worry
up.
about
Oh shit.
that. No, it's the screensaver.
Yeah.
No, I ate a fucking a big one of them
Yeah,
them
well,
Hunt's
that's what did
Brothers
it.
slices of pizza and some
what did
French fries on the way because I was hungry.
That's
not
what
really
did it.
pizza you
You're
eat.
supposed to fast.
That Hunt's Brothers like chemical bread and
Well, you're supposed to fast. Like he got it right.
Chemical
And
bread.
I didn't think about it till after. It's like, damn, maybe I
think
fucked
the
up the
Brothers
whole
fried
test.
chicken
That's
is.
exactly why. So
Chemical
similar story.
know.
I did blood work.
it's good
in-
sometimes.
Right.
I think it's the beginning of 19. I did blood work, and the same thing. I didn't know I was supposed to fast, and I think she told me I was like pre-diabetes or something.
Right. So you went.
But
Right.
she was like, "But did you eat
Yeah,
before?"
you had
And I was
KFC
like,
the day before.
I was like, "Well, yeah, I ate a sausage biscuit this morning."
I
She's
went
like,
home and
"Okay,
ate
well,
cotton.
Yeah, that's
you need to redo it now."
You
know?
completely ate like a big nasty fat.
Yeah, I fucked
like
up,
greasy.
you know?
Yeah, and that's what I did. I ate a fucking big Hunk Brothers slice of pizza and small fries with some ranch and some barbecue sauce. And then I went and took a blood test.
That's what did it, bro.
And it's
Momos.
probably what
You had
did it.
ranch in your blood, dude.
Now I understand,
Fucking ranch. You should have blue cheese.
but I
Yeah.
did it. Here's the thing: I did it right in 2018, and my shit was like 2 points above what they like consider like anything under 200. My shit was 202.
When you gave it to him, you should have gave him something to dip in it.
Well, here's the thing: what if my shit was under
Like
200?
nuggets or something.
You gotta neutralize
You don't
my
get-
blood first.
You don't
Hold
get
up.
ranch blood out
Put
with
some
no
hot sauce in it.
dip in.
Well, what if I got
I think
better?
I got a tender here. Hold on.
Well, what if my shit was better than 202 and I fucked it up? Right? I don't care if it was over 202. I'm thinking, man, what if my shit was under 202?
Maybe the machine was faulty.
And it could be.
Maybe so.
Enough about me, but dude, this is the problems that we gotta have right now. Like,
We ain't
Are
got
we
problems. Everything's good.
That's what I'm saying.
You
It's-
ain't in the ground. You ain't
That's
in
what
the
I'm
hospital
saying.
later.
That's what I'm
Everything's
saying.
good.
well,
If you
it
woke
is.
up today, I've been saying this a lot lately. I'm grateful to wake up every morning, dude. I mean, I'm not old by any means, but
You
still,
act like it.
I mean,
I am.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm
I
blessed.
do. I don't want to act like that, but I
Right.
do.
Be blessed that I had somebody to actually test me and make me think be conscious about
Yeah.
your future. Right? I mean, just to be conscious
No doubt.
about it.
Got two
There is
little,
no
two
future.
small
The future
kids.
Dude, the
man.
same dude that told me I had diabetes told me I had high testosterone. I've been getting, from my other doctor, I've been getting shots of testosterone.
Is that
Like he said, I had low T. I go to this doctor, he says I got high T.
so? What? So
I'm like, I don't know who to believe.
so if you got diabetes, would that lead to low T? Probably
Probably.
so.
I don't know, man.
Probably so. Not thinking about it yet.
Yeah.
Probably so.
Maybe, I guess.
Should probably
But I don't
talk to
ha- I don't
Frank Thomas.
Dude, I got a mesh. I got a hernia mesh in here. I went to the doctor, it was killing me. I couldn't walk. I could, if I press up against it, it's pressing up against me, dude. It hurts. I go take an ultrasound. I take every, internal
They thought you was
X-ray.
pregnant.
They knew I was pregnant, but they told me nothing. That my hernia.
Congratulations,
They said
Congrats.
it's acids coming out of there, but they leaking out, but it's not nothing we can operate on. Not
Well, when
nothing
you
we can
think of
fix.
mesh,
But I
like
mean,
a hole in the
all I
stomach?
think about is like a net.
dude,
Like,
if
is
it's
that-
coming
is
out
it like
that up to my press up against my stomach, dude.
what is it
I mean,
made
something
out of?
ain't
Like,
right.
I think of a net. Did you ever get to feel like what it's made out of before they?
I was knocked out.
But I mean, did they show you like like
No.
this is what we're gonna put inside
not
you,
that-
right?
not
More
that I
like a
remember.
crawfish net.
Not
That's
that
what
I
I'm
remember.
thinking. Like, is it like?
But I know there's a lot of lawsuits about that right now. So I'm thinking like
Yes.
maybe they telling me this shit so I don't go sue somebody.
Possibly.
could possibly be. The case.
Sue them anyway.
You
Fuck
know,
'em.
like
They probably
that's what
fucked up.
that could say. Go and get a lawyer
Yeah,
and
they
then
probably
go to one
fucked
of
up.
their doctors. So I
That's
don't
why
know.
they call
So
it
what is it?
Yeah.
It was a new technology
practicing
when
on
they
it.
actually advised it.
I mean, not really.
It's,
No, it was
it's,
a
in,
match.
it's in the last like
Like
10
10
or 15 years they've been doing it.
Yeah,
I got
it
one
like
in my
10
eye
years ago.
socket.
So it's
So I guess
relatively,
I guess it
relatively
was,
new,
yeah.
right?
What you got?
You got a
I
what?
I got a metal mesh in my eye socket right here.
Jesus.
In this eye, yeah.
How the hell that happened?
Well, it's a long story. I got in a fight.
Well, tell us.
I got in a fight and my eye socket got fractured.
You got hit.
And I had to have like major surgery, dude. Yeah.
So somebody cracked and hit you in a fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens.
Dude, I mean,
You know, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
dude fucked me up.
Stories
I
like
got
that.
some nice shots in, but he fucked me up.
Yeah, you
He's a
got.
big old dude.
How they
Yeah,
say it? You should
yeah,
see what the
well,
other guy looked like.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
I looked worse, believe me.
I got a.
You know why we on that? Nate Robinson. I sent it to him. There was a YouTube video. Nate Robinson's like coming back.
Come on. Yeah.
Yeah, like he's like, yeah, bro. Same thing. You win some, you lose some. You got to fight back, which is great for
If
him.
you haven't lost a fight,
Bro,
you
he
ain't
got
been in
knocked
any.
out twice.
You haven't
In
been
like
in any
30
fights if you haven't
seconds.
lost.
He didn't
Yeah,
get.
but
He got knocked down twice. He got knocked out once.
Yeah, I mean,
My
yeah,
thing
so
about-
it looked like he was going out the
it-
first time when he got knocked down.
Well, he did. He got knocked down, and I thought he was.
I thought
I thought he was
out.
done.
Well, like
And,
I watched the fight, right?
like not
And
10
it-
seconds later.
And he literally put his head down. That's what it looked like to me.
Yeah.
Like he put his head down so he didn't get hit, and just
He put his head right into it. Is what he did.
right. Well, like he drove
went-
his head in your
Went
boy's
like
belly.
this, and he just.
Like it. I mean, you want me to show you? That's what it looked like.
Right.
Like he. It was like kill or be killed,
Yeah.
and the way he approached the fight. And his is, I don't have a problem with that. The problem I have is with the way they promoted him. Oh, he's been practicing 6 days a week, a year straight. That's what they taught you, 6 days a week for a whole
Right.
year?
I mean,
Right.
what gym were you going to? Who was training?
Yeah,
you?
like,
You know?
will you go? Are you just saying this because you worry about where you were really at? You know what I'm saying? You want to tell wifey where you was really at. I mean,
Right.
dude.
He was in a stew. He was in the yo.
He was making.
Because your boy
He was up in the yo.
didn't really have to do much to win the fight.
It
like,
wasn't
he just
no.
kind of
challenging
like
him at
found
all.
his spot and bam.
Yeah.
You know.
It was.
Looked
it
like he
almost
was
looked
trying to-
effortless. All right, I got this.
Now, I was telling you, you missed it. We were talking about the Nate Robinson fight, and you seen the video I sent you. How he's back, right? He said he's bouncing back. Did you watch the thing I sent you?
There's another ass whoop.
No. It was like a commercial that
He's back from the dead.
you live right. You know you win some, you lose some kind of
You
commercial.
shouldn't have
But
been
I
as a
ain't
joke.
done yet.
You know how many more boxers they had worthy of that spotlight than these fucking clowns?
Yeah,
I
but dude, it's
respect
all
that.
about. I kind of wanted to see the dudes fight too, right? I mean, it's kind of like MTV Celebrity Deathmatch, right? You put two motherfuckers you wouldn't think
that's
that are
why it
professional,
works.
Fighters, and it, it's
It
like
could
you want
only
to see them
happen in
beat the shit out
boxing
of
too.
each
Like
other.
that couldn't happen in UFC.
Yeah, but that was
It would
that was
never get
more
sanctioned.
entertainment than I
Yeah,
don't
that's what
know.
it is. A celebrity
Right.
sparring match.
Yeah.
That's why it works.
I mean, I liked it. I liked that fight made the whole goddamn night to me.
It's the
It was
nostalgia.
I mean,
behind
other than the first two fights,
Maybe for casual fans.
yeah, well, I mean, yeah,
right.
casual,
Well,
but I mean,
that's
But
that's
for
the
true
thing.
boxing purists, like, we ain't want to see that shit.
yeah,
No.
I know, well,
I
No,
want to see
and,
Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence. That's a fight.
yeah,
You know what I
Right.
mean?
yeah. That Tyson one was bro, that sucks so
well,
bad.
well, here's the thing. Even for
Holyfield wants
it
to.
wasn't that bad.
I think-
Actually, I think it wasn't that bad of a fight.
I think Tyson held back on him to tell you the truth. I don't know. It
And I
just
can
looked
believe
like
that.
Tyson
think
had
that's
more
what the
energy,
rules was,
and he was kind of like,
That's what's
Kinda
the
hold
rules.
him back.
It wasn't supposed to knock. It was an exhibition. It was a glorified
All
sparring
right.
match.
Oh.
So I watched it on this device right here.
Yeah.
what's that, Pornhub?
No, I'm saying the size of the device, right?
I got you.
Well, you can. Oh shit! I can tell, like, watching it on here, the fight looked a lot closer than what it did
Right.
at the end of the day, and you could tell by the energy of Tyson and Roy that Roy was like, "Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm gonna go home and chill."
Right.
You know, and Tyson's like, who want? You know, we're gonna. Of course, I'm gonna do this again. This was amazing. Like I had the time of my life.
What happened every time Tyson fought competition? He lost and then he quit on a bench to a nobody.
Right, he was. I mean, by that time he had so many
Fought a lot
personal
of
issues,
tomato
bro.
cans.
That,
though.
oh,
Let's
come on,
be
but
honest.
he
But
beat a
he
lot of
admitted
bad.
he was
He
a
beat a lot.
tomato
He
can.
was going through
Evander
everybody
whooped him
though,
twice. Whooped him.
I
Whooped him
know,
so
but
bad
he
bit
was
his ear, and
never-
he whooped him so bad the next time.
Bro, he was never
He
the
was
Tyson once he got out of prison.
Right, but he was
never
exciting,
the same
yes.
dude, bro.
But was he the greatest ever? I don't know. He fought a lot of nobodies. He fought a dude that got knocked out by a piece of pizza.
He was never the no. He was not.
He was a bad dude.
He was
bro.
not.
He's scary.
He's not the goat.
I still think he's
that's what I'm
scary,
saying,
bro. I
But
don't
whenever he fought competition, he lost.
Uh-uh.
I'm saying.
No,
I'm
no,
not
no.
disrespecting him. I love Tyson. But
He's a murderer,
to say
bro.
he's the greatest, I don't know.
And
This is the
that dude
reason.
after one match, he was like, "I'll eat your children." That dude said, bro. I was like,
That's
"That
the
dude
cocaine
just said
talking.
that, cheese him."
That
Yeah.
was the
He's
cocaine
Like, eat
talking.
their children.
He was.
bro.
He'll tell you that. That's the
Dude,
cocaine
you want to go in
talking.
a ring with somebody that says some shit like that,
No.
bro? That's just some
But that's all
intimidation.
shit
I'll
talking.
eat your children.
Jake,
Yeah.
Jake Paul's fucking calling Connor's wife a fool, right? Trying to get him in the ring, right? I mean, he's just trying to get the next opponent in the ring. But no, Tyson
Those
had
clowns don't deserve a shot.
Tyson. The one thing about Tyson is he had the most dominant performance in this short period of time that, unlike anyone in history, and that's what makes him great. And that's why. And today, it's because we grew up watching that. So like the people who have the money today, like the people who have the most money in the bank, the people who are most willing to watch that is what we grew up listening to.
Who was the best person he beat? See?
Tyson.
See?
I got a bad.
Dude.
I mean, my
See?
memory's going
See what
away,
I'm
bro. I
saying?
mean, I know he. Well, I mean,
But people want to
wow,
talk
he
shit
was
about
There was
Mayweather.
no-
But
Alright.
Mayweather
And he was-
fucked
it's not-
everybody.
So let me tell you this. I sat
Mayweather
in.
dodges
Half
people,
of boxing
bro.
is not getting hit.
All right, so I sat in
don't like that type of-
Pellegrini's
I don't like
last
that
week.
type of shit, bro.
That's boxing.
Hit somebody, bro. Yeah, but I mean, yeah,
This
you
whole-
could do all this. And,
Well, you never watched him
yeah,
early.
Do all this.
You didn't watch him
but,
early
I mean,
then.
come on, get
If
somebody.
you watched him early, he was knocking motherfuckers out left and right.
I like De La Hoya, bro.
So wait,
De La Hoya was
refresh.
bad, bro.
I sat
I don't like him
Pellegrini's
now. I don't really
last-
like his attitude neither. I think he's a little bitch, but I don't know.
That's
It's
just
kinda
because
like,
of
his
whatever has
attitude
got
wise,
going
you know,
on,
it's
right?
like he's real wormy, bro.
That's all
He's like a
But you see,
yeah.
nobody
got
can
that
name
flamboyant.
Tyson's best opponent he's ever beat.
He
He
who
fought
was
a
it?
bunch of tomato cans.
Who was
Nobody.
it?
All right, but
don't
that's
know.
why I'm
He
trying
lost
to
to him.
I'm trying to give you an
I
answer
don't
to
know.
that.
lost to the
What's
best
the
people.
answer? Come on.
All right, so
I'm
this is what I'm saying.
curious.
I sat in Pellegrini's last week getting my hair cut, talking to Kerry, and Kerry basically said this, like Tyson rejuvenated boxing in that era
No.
because it was dead.
No.
The
It
real
was dead to the casuals. But we followed Tank Davis.
He had the best video
Terrence
game, bro. I'll
Crawford.
tell you that.
All
Mike
right.
Tyson punch out.
All right. So no, I'm going back, like because when
Hell
you go
yeah,
back
dude.
to the,
Dude, that
the
was
era
shit.
where you had the heavyweight era,
He
like the
rejuvenated
70s,
for casual fans.
Oh, he beat Butterbean.
which is the
I don't
I don't
know.
think
Did
he
he?
fought by
Did he?
him.
I
He
don't know.
did
I'm just
fight
throwing that
Butterbean.
out.
I don't
bro.
think they
I
would
thought
have
he did.
sanctioned that shit.
No, he didn't. No.
I don't think
he
so.
fought Butterbean.
Maybe not.
I
Butterbean's
thought he-
only
I thought
fought
he did.
4 8-rounders.
I thought he
never
did.
went over 8
Look that
rounds.
shit
here
up.
we go.
I thought
Butterbean
he.
has never went over 8 rounds, bro.
All right, but,
I know
but,
he's
He
never.
might not have went over 4 rounds.
Wait, like you saying, oh, it only attracted the casual fan, but for boxing to be upper echelon, like
I
the
watch
NFL,
boxing every week.
I know you're not listening to what I'm saying. For boxing to be upper
Listen,
echelon, like the
Smalls.
NFL, like the National Football League is
Araby
today, 'cause
Smalls.
that's like your number one sport today. Well, you had to have your superstars, and that's basically what he's saying by
Araby Smalls
it
in the house.
rejuvenated. Well, you didn't
Shout out
have
to Total
who
Gym.
was a superstar before
Before
Tyson
that,
came back, and how many years did it take
What
that
you mean?
superstar?
man, look at
That's
Canelo
yours?
Alvarez. Look at
No,
fucking
I'm
Terrence
talking
Crawford.
about. Let's go back to the. I'm
Manny
talking about the
Pacquiao
80s.
just knocked out Keith Thurman.
Dude, bro, we're going back to the 80s.
No, this was recent.
No, I'm talking about the 80s era when Tyson, like, won the champion, like when he blew up and came up the ranks, right?
Yeah.
When was boxing popping before that?
In the 80s?
In the early
Sugar
80s?
Ray. Sugar Ray.
Yeah, Tommy Hearns.
Man, bro,
Marvin
boxing.
Hagler.
No.
Up to that.
What I'm saying
Up
is,
to that point. After
What he
Mike
said
Tyson
is
is
he
when boxing
took-
me when
All right,
boxing
No,
went
it
down.
didn't
No,
go
no, no.
down.
Boxing,
The
boxing
weight
been
classes
dope.
got popular.
Boxing was dope from back in the day.
you got
But then
Boxing
when
never
after
fell
Tyson,
Come on, Arturo
I
Gotti and Mickey Ward
understand.
fights.
Come
on,
I
you
like
got-
Arturo
all right, y'all
Gotti,
wanna-
bro.
Eric,
He's dope.
Eric,
That was after
Eric
Tyson.
Morales
Yeah,
and
well.
Barrera, those trilogies. Come on,
Yeah.
boxing's never died.
Let me
People
tell you
quit
something.
I don't
watching.
know.
They quit watching the
They quit-
superstars that got pushed.
Because
Wait,
I didn't
wait,
know
wait.
nobody.
If
I
life
guess.
ended
I like
today-
I like to pull for somebody.
if
You
it
know?
said, I'm gonna put a gun in your head, give me one superstar.
That's like UFC.
That's
If I don't know
fucking-
who's in the match, I'm like, nah, I'm
Yeah.
less interested in
Yeah, that's
as
what
if
I'm
I'm looking at somebody who I know I've seen before.
That's why I said
or
casuals.
I
It's called the
seen
casuals
you
back.
know running their mouth saying this and that about
I'm a
this
casual.
one.
Shout
All
out
right,
to the
on
casuals.
some political-
I guess, I mean, if that's
It's
what you
not,
want
I'm
to
not
call
saying
it.
there's
I
nothing
know.
wrong with it.
No, I'm
Dude, I
just
like-
I'm
I
just
like-
telling
I like-
everybody
I like
out there
yours.
because
Y'all
I'm just sitting
y'all
here. You
getting
know?
out, bro.
I like
if
UFC.
If there's a Mount Rushmore like that people would put up today on some political bullshit, Ali and Tyson's gonna end up being on that motherfucker, bro. Some kind of way.
Ali,
I'm just telling you
Ali,
the truth.
Sugar Ray. I mean,
It's really personal.
Ali,
favorites
Sugar
when it
Ray.
comes
To
down
me, Ali,
there was
Sugar Ray
tons
for
of
sure.
great
Mike
boxers.
Tyson, and I mean, I don't know.
Well,
There was
let's
so
go-
many,
let's
bro.
go
That's
heavyweight. I'm
that's
sorry.
like just like that's
so
just
many.
like saying who's
George
your
Foreman.
best top
Heavyweight.
rappers, best top. You know,
all-
I mean,
all
top
right.
10 or
So,
whatever.
all
I mean, I
personal
can't do
opinion.
Oh,
that neither.
So
Like
heavyweight.
some people love Roberto Duran. I thought he was a bum.
Wait, let me go to heavyweight Mount
Yeah,
Rushmore.
I like
Not a
Marvin
bum,
Hagler.
Marvin
I mean, he
was a
got
beast.
he got beat by Sugar Ray, but
Yeah, but that was a tough.
that was
You had-
that was
you had
that was
Hearns
nice.
and
Yeah,
Hagler.
it was nice. Yeah.
Leonard.
Yeah.
Heavyweight Mount Rushmore is probably gonna be
What casual
Ali,
guy
Tyson,
knows that though?
fucking-
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah, he not there. So I'm saying
In the heavyweights?
heavyweight Mount Rushmore. You don't think they would find a way to put Tyson in there?
Oh, heavyweight? Hell yeah.
I'm saying heavyweight, right? Like
heavyweight,
forget
hell
box
yeah,
because there's so many weight classes.
I think so. I mean, I would for sure. I mean,
Because like he wouldn't make it if they
mean,
put every weight class in there. There's no
who
way.
else?
Didn't Lennox Lewis wax Tyson?
Yeah, but
no,
Lennox
did he?
Lewis
I don't
won't
think he
make
did.
it
I don't
off
think
of
Lennox. I
politics,
think
dog.
he beat Lennox. Huh? Yeah.
No, he didn't beat Lennox.
Yeah, he beat Lennox,
No,
bro.
he didn't
Come
beat
on.
No, Lennox
He
got
lost. He
Lennox.
banded
No,
twice. He
no,
lost.
he-
Busted Douglas. And he
Right.
quit on a bench to a
come
nobody. In the 8th round, he quit.
because he
Does a GOAT quit on a bench to a nobody? I don't know.
because then you
I
can
don't know.
well you
Killing
can
me.
use politics to say it's because this that and the other. Now, like I said, he had the greatest run of all boxers
He was
in a
exciting.
short period of time
He was an exciting
because
boxer.
he knock you out. But I
Right.
gotta go pee, and then you come back and the fight's over. Like he did that more than anybody else.
Yeah, but he's saying that's because they were all bums.
There was a lot
right.
of
So
bumps.
that's why I'm saying
Peter McNeil.
I mean, at the point in time, at that point in time, though, who was? I mean, he was
there was nobody's in the heavyweight at the time.
right. I mean,
It was
All right.
just happened to be the
He-
time.
well that's
he
why I'm
would
saying
take the biggest match
I think
because
that's his
to make the
point.
best money.
So what I'm getting at is this, right? At the end of all this argument is you saying he fought a bunch of bums. And I'm saying Pellegrini told me he rejuvenated boxing.
Right. That
Why?
was it.
Because
That
there
was
was a
his
bunch of
point.
bums.
Yeah, I guess so.
You understand what I'm
In
saying?
heavyweight,
Derek
in heavyweight
quit
though,
watching
heavyweight
boxing a long
though.
time
All right,
ago,
wait,
though.
wait.
But that's because of heavyweight.
He quit watching boxing if he thinks there's a lot of bums right now.
I'm not talking about right now. I'm talking about back then.
When he's talking about when
I'm saying
Tyson,
when
yeah,
Tyson,
when Tyson was in his
rejuvenated boxing
heyday.
back then because there was
Right.
nothing there. Boxing was
always
dead.
Boxing. Well, it wasn't.
It was
It
on
wasn't-
a mainstream level.
It wasn't
right?
mainstream and pushed. Yeah, because
Because
he was
it's
a
not
knockout artist.
mainstream until you
Nobody
fucking...
was excited about two Mexicans standing in the middle of a ring for 30 minutes duking it the fuck out.
Right.
That's it. You casual.
I would love that, but
Right.
they want to see knockouts.
Like,
And that's what got
I
pushed.
fell in love with boxing, but like because of him. Because I was like 6, 7, 8 years old.
Right.
I didn't know what boxing was really until I seen him.
I'm from
you know?
the Tuesday night fights on USA every week era.
Yeah. Well,
You know what I mean?
USA. Right.
USA,
Yeah. I watched.
Tuesday
Yeah.
night
Right.
fights.
Right. No. I
In
get
the
it.
80s.
No, 80s,
Hey, bro.
90s, they had Tuesday night fights, right?
Yeah.
John the Beast Mugabe did.
I used to watch the Sunday Kung Fu movies. What
Oh,
about
that
that?
was fake.
Oh, you know what we're going to do
fake.
while we on
Yeah, but it
Kung
was
Fu?
dope. It was
Kung
dope,
Lee
bro.
would
Hey.
kick Bruce Lee's ass.
It was
Here we
dope,
go.
though.
I'll put
You
money
got
on
the
that.
Wu Nang
Kung
generator
Lee.
and shit?
Kung Lee.
Oh, the Wu-Tang name
Wait,
generator?
we going to Wu-Tang y'all name.
Wait,
Bro, Bruce Lee was
check out what mine was. I looked mine
Bruce
up.
Lee
Alright.
was
today.
from another planet, bro.
No. You know the Wu-Tang
an
name
actor.
generator?
I mean, come on. I mean, he's an actor, bro, but nah, bro. Bruce Lee was a bad motherfucker.
Didn't Kareem beat him?
All right.
Come on, Kareem.
He was in the movie. Shut the fuck up.
I know he was.
Harry Smalls is a hater, bro.
Y'all got the,
Everything I say,
Bruce Lee was
he
like
cuts up
140
on me,
pounds.
bro.
Come on.
Oh, Bruce Lee's a bitch. Oh, Mike Tyson's a hoe. Who the Jolly Green Giant, Andre the Giant, I'm sure was short.
I didn't say Tyson was a hoe. I just said he fought a lot of tomato cans.
all right, so check
I mean,
this out.
basically, that's what you're saying. You say he lost to everybody. That's good.
He did.
And he knocked that shit out of everybody that was
He
shit.
did.
This is
And
awesome.
that's what everybody loved about him.
That's so
And
hard.
they stopped loving him once he started losing. People stopped loving him.
All right, so
You didn't see him on
That's a
commercials.
lesson right there. Once you start losing,
Wu-Tang.
nobody loves you.
Who's Wu-Tang? Woo! We got Wu-Tang fans in here?
You say?
Y'all know there's a Wu-Tang name generator?
Yeah, Childish Gambino.
All right.
Childish Gambino.
All right, so
Made it
That- he
popular.
made it-
you didn't watch the last podcast because
No, I'm like too
a
behind.
show. No, but me and Jonathan brought it up.
Holidays, sorry.
So we both have our we're gonna look up y'all Wu-Tang name generators.
All right, so
Wait, but what you saying? Childish Gambino was
That's where he found
his
his
name
rap
came
generator,
from
that's
the
where it
Wu-Tang
came
name
from?
generator.
I always said that's a weird, strange
Danny
name.
Glover.
Yeah,
Danny
Glover.
Glover?
Daniel Glover.
something
Yeah, it's
Glover.
Daniel
He's
Glover. I don't think
he's
they
not
say
Danny
Daniel. I
Glover.
don't think they call
I'll
it
say
Danny.
this,
But
all right?
I think it is Daniel Glover.
When
Something
Wait,
Glover.
so
when I saw the podcast the other day, I was like, all right, I'm not gonna not put my name in the Wu-Tang name generator, right?
Give it that.
So the other day it was Coyote Beamish. Now today I just did it again and it's Destroyer Imposing. Same name.
So it changed.
So it randomizes, I
You
guess.
gotta make sure you're getting there because I could hear cutting in, cutting out. But anyway, all right. So look up J. Let's go with MCJ first. Go with his government name. Put his government
His whole
name.
government name. All right, hold on. Technical difficulties.
What the hell was mine? Something Dreamer. Freedom Dreamer. Dreamweaver.
Brainiac Mighty. That was all right.
Brainiac
That's
Dumb
yours?
Dumb,
Brainiac
Scientific.
Mighty?
Yep.
All right.
James Brainiac Mighty.
Mighty.
So let's go with
Alright.
his name.
That one's not bad. I like that one.
Brainy. It's
They
not
call
a
me
bad
Brainiac
name.
Whitey. Oh, wait,
Well, you
man.
said
They call me
Mighty. No, you
Brainiac Mighty.
Right.
I am Puffy and Whitey. I like to glow in the lighty.
Hey, dog. You know what we need to do?
What?
We need to do a song.
That's not.
acting
You don't
as
like
a-
it, then fight
We
me.
need to do a Wu-Tang generator song, acting as our fucking Wu-Tang name. That would be dope.
That would be
Experiencing
dope.
some technical difficulties here.
Oh no, you can
Signal.
only do one
Can't
name every
process
24
words.
hours. There's an
Signal.
app. Is it an app?
No, I mean it's a website you can go to.
So you experience.
It's a Google shit. Here it goes. All right, we back.
All right, so let's go with B's name.
You gotta spell out New Orleans right.
Ape lazy ass.
You serious?
Look, I'm
Beast
not.
that procrastinator. I'm a beast that
Hey,
procrastinator.
bro. The procrastinators unite, right? They're fucking.
That's me,
that shit
dude.
be
They
all
never.
set.
They not. That's. They
I'm
don't know
gonna get
he
it done,
lost
but it
weight.
might take
They don't know he lost
Procrastination. Let's
weight.
see what yours is today.
Which mine? Mine?
Yeah. you're the
All right,
only
so who
one
am
left.
I today?
Higgnz.
No. I was something Dreamer last
Pioneer Ocular.
time. Who?
Pioneer Ocular.
Pioneer Ocular.
You sound like a
That shit going
Brainiac.
deep.
Yeah.
That sound like
sound
something.
like a
Mighty.
gentrified conscious rapper.
Mine and his.
Right.
That,
We
I was
could
about
be
to say that's
me
like,
and him. Me and
That
his names
has,
could
like,
be like
Brainiac,
a
Mighty, and
conscious
Pioneer
rapper.
Ocula.
Yeah.
that sound like some shit.
We got shit names. What
Like
was
some-
I again?
Some hipster gentrified rappers.
Right. Yeah.
Right. That sound like some
kinda-
shit
Dork
Caligula
rap.
made up.
I kind of like the one I had the other day, Coyote Beamish. I mean,
That's dope.
Even though it doesn't make sense, you know. Fuck.
Well,
Yeah.
that sound like some shit. Like I said,
Being-
that Caligula would make up. How many Facebook pages and fucking Instagram pages that dude got?
I'm friends
I have to
with
just-
two.
With two,
I
I
got
got
to check who I'm really talking to sometimes. I'm like, where
right,
this guy come from? I'm like, I ain't-
right.
like,
he liked
you
your
know, like-
post. Like, damn, I didn't know I knew that guy.
right.
Where you come?
Yeah, I'm like,
Lou the-
Shout out to Khalid.
but then I start seeing the memes and I know it's Khaled.
Right, you know exactly.
The dog memes.
Shout out to Homeboy.
Yeah.
I got a question. I wanted to ask y'all. Greatest Christmas movie all time.
Beat Street.
Dude, freaking
Wait, who?
Christmas Vacation.
Man. Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
I think
Griswold's.
National Lampoon's
Yeah, the
Griswold's the best one.
Beat
Griswold.
Street had the first Christmas rap in it.
Yeah.
You talking about the fucking
Yeah, but it wasn't
hip hop
really.
movie? The fucking
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah.
It's Christmas
We used to
time.
do- we
That's
used to-
before Christmas in Hollis.
We used to do that.
Well, you know,
yeah.
Die Hard is considered a Christmas movie.
Stop
now.
it.
Yeah, it is. It is. No,
It is, bro.
It
Is it a Christmas movie?
I
Because
don't
it
think
takes
so.
place on
Mm,
Christmas Eve,
on
right?
Christmas,
The
but
setting is on Christmas
don't-
Eve.
I don't
The
think
original
it's a
one.
Christmas movie. The same way I
What's wrong with
believe
Beat
that
Street?
Karate Kid, the original Karate Kid, is a sports movie.
You know,
I don't think so neither.
It's a sports movie.
You know, he won
A
by
sports
cheating.
oh wait, a sports
Karate's
movie?
a
Yeah, it's
sport.
not. A, yeah,
Kick
it's
was
not a.
illegal. He
It
won
is
by
not-
cheating.
It's not
It's
a.
a sport.
Yeah, but
Fuck
it's not a.
Daniel
It's
Son.
not a Christmas movie. It's a sports movie.
No,
Yeah.
no, I'm sorry. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
He was my hero.
Fuck
bro.
Daniel's son. He won by cheating. The crane kick was illegal.
oh, the Cobra Kai shit.
was illegal.
Dude, I can't wait
that
to
was an
see.
illegal kick. Fuck Daniel's son.
I can't wait to see the
I'd
season
have bullied
3.
them
You
too.
watched the first season? You watched them too?
I never
You watched
watched
them
it
yet?
yet. It's on
Oh,
my
it's
list.
fire,
I
bro.
watched
It's
half
good,
of Karate
bro.
Kid.
No, I'm talking about the Cobra
The
Kai
Cobra Kai?
season.
I haven't
The
seen
I've
that.
only
Netflix
seen
shit.
half.
I never seen it
I
at
might
all.
have seen the whole movie at the show
Oh, you gotta watch them. You
when it
gotta
came out back in the day.
It's good, bro.
So
Yeah,
you
me
haven't
so.
seen it since.
The Cobra Kai shit's
Probably not.
I
it's
think
like an
I was
adult.
cutting the whole.
on.
I think.
Come on, huh? All the
I was
times it's
cutting
been
the
on
hole in the
TV.
popcorn thing.
I thought Daniel's son was a pussy, so I didn't want to watch the
Well,
movie.
see, how old were y'all when Karate Kid
was
came
it?
out?
We went back in the building.
Probably 15. I don't know when it came out.
We went to K&B and got and somebody lifted
Got some
some
Boone's phone.
champels or some boon. Yeah,
Right.
Oh,
Boone's.
jeez.
You in the
Gino
back.
White
They were
boy.
drinking
Right,
Boone's
so they
Bomb,
would
it's
right.
like a
So
Buddha.
the reason why is 'cause they
Dookie
were
would be
at
trying to.
the, so like
Remember
I
Dookie?
was
How fast? You remember Dookie? He was a shit, bro.
y'all were at the age
He
where
hated
y'all,
us.
y'all
Right,
just
he
go in
hated
the
us,
movies
dude.
so
Shout
you
out
can
to
leave the
Yeah.
movies.
But
That's
Dean,
what
didn't
you-
Dean's
that's
brother
the-
manage it? And he,
Dean Uplainer?
yeah, his brother was the manager or something there.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. I know your boy from Lasers bought it after that.
See,
Yeah.
see how much
hippie dude
cool
with the
shit
long
they
hair?
had down here in the 80s,
That
bro.
owned the record store
Like,
Yeah.
with the no rap music.
Like
That
y'all
wasn't
had
the
some
same- that wasn't the
fire
same guy
shit.
at all.
Yeah, he had one
Yeah.
little section
The
of
one
rap
that
music. He had like
no, the
Vanilla
one that
Ice and MC
owned
Hammer.
Lasers. He owned Lasers. It was like a teen club.
Yeah,
Bro,
Remember
y'all
Ran
had-
dude
Dazzle
with the
was
long
just a
hair.
big-
You owned the record
Y'all
store
had fire shit.
in the mall.
I gotta
right?
pee.
Right,
Y'all
right,
keep
right,
talking
yeah.
about it. I gotta pee. So y'all can go.
What was the record store called?
Teen clubs were the shit, dude. It
Bro,
gave us something to do.
bro,
Of course,
you talking about
we got
Sonic?
into a
We
lot
had-
of stuff, bro.
We
but
had Two Live Crew.
we wasn't doing
Will
half the
the
shit
Power,
these kids
Debbie
were doing.
Del, Kuiper, all those global artists.
Global
performing at
artists
teen-
come to
They
show
had
them at the
18, 19-year-olds trying to get in teen clubs, and
Yeah.
these bitches were so dope.
dude. I
What?
remember us going to the Wild Wild West. It was a teen club on the West
Wild
Bank and
Wild
taking
West.
that bitch over, bro. Dude, I started doing concerts. I opened up a
That had to be
full
in the
pack.
Cool Mo Day days, son. The Cool Mo D days.
Yeah, I opened up a
Wild
Tim
West.
Smooth. I opened up a Tim Smooth.
Oh, rest in peace.
But they
Tim
played
Smooth.
that song, the Wild Wild West. That was the name of the teen club. But we
Shout out to teen clubs, man.
dude. There was so many down here.
It shut down by the time I think you was a teenager.
Yeah, they weren't around when I was a teenager.
Well, I
We had
wouldn't
skate
let
rings
my
and
little
teams.
girl to
Right.
skate
Skating
no
rings
teen
was
club,
dope.
bro.
No, the skate ring was dope.
Oh yeah, the skate ring was
Got
dope.
to hear all the Miami bass and the freestyle.
Yep. Shit, just the show, just being able to go to the show like that right there was killer. You know, and then we had the park.
Yep.
Park Chania, dude, they had cars lined all up, bro. All over, bro.
We wasn't driving by the time it was popular.
Up the road and down the road, we're getting.
Once we started driving, I think it was kind of died off. But
Yeah.
I remember we used to walk through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some shit.
Y'all gonna have
was
to do
killer.
a whole thing just of that.
Dude, there's so many stories, bro.
It was
With
so
the teen
dope.
clubs, bro.
Like y'all,
I mean, that's when me and Cliff started doing shows, bro,
Well, so
in the
check
teen
this out.
clubs, bro.
I was
Y'all do something at Mannequins for the Two Live Crew show?
Nope.
No?
One. No,
Adigans?
No.
Mannequins.
No.
Whatever that team club was.
No.
There was some
we didn't do
local
it. It wasn't
guys that
us.
was dancing for like the pre-show or something. I remember.
Yeah, it might have been Cliff,
Maybe so.
because Cliff was a dancer. He was on an MC Hammer contract, you know. And then once he got a little bit older, he got into underground type
well,
shit.
bro. Like y'all they had so much more to do back then in the '80s than they ever had to do when we was teenagers, and it kind of like dwindled down as we got older. Now, finish what I'm saying. The reason why I know that is because my brother is 9 years older than me, so
Right,
he's
yeah.
technically roughly around your age. So I always had to sit there and watch him get dropped off at all these cool spots.
Right.
They had arcades down here and shit, bro.
Arcades, yeah.
Like, what the fuck? We didn't have none of that shit,
We
bro.
didn't really, dude. This shit was phasing out by the time.
Putter's Palace.
The world is
Bowling
so
alleys.
Putter's
different,
Palace
bro.
was the
I
shit.
mean,
The
like
skate ring,
they,
bowling alley.
my mom let me walk from Libero to where Nunez is, where Grumpy's is. That was the first one I went to was Grumpy's, and bro, 10 years old, walking, and I'd rap. Until I got in. When I got into rapping like 11, but I'd rap from there all the way there with all my boys, and it was just a world where you could do that, bro.
Right.
You know,
It was wide open back then.
yeah,
It
you
was.
can't I can't. I don't let my daughter go to where I can't see. She can't go around the block.
No, times are different.
That's crazy,
Even when we
bro.
were kids,
That's
like,
crazy.
You know, time. It was it was still that time.
If I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
see it,
Yeah,
if I
right,
can't
right.
see
Yeah,
I used
it,
to go in the
curfew.
woods
And she got a-
shit.
she got a
you know,
phone.
my parents knew. Like I used to go in the woods and stuff. They knew that. You know,
No, we went
ride my bike
right.
Catching the
everywhere.
bus to the French Quarter.
yeah, yeah.
So
We
like
used to do that too.
the one of the remember you brought up Putter's Palace.
I got pissed.
That's probably one of the funnest memories I remember down here because we had a water slide. That's
Yeah.
probably one and only
Yeah.
water slide
Yeah.
ever been down here, and your ass was torn up.
Yeah,
That was
thing
the end
rough,
of it all,
dude.
bro.
Oh
That
my
was the end
God.
of.
Right,
It
that was
all.
the end of y'all. Y'all had to be about 18,
Right.
They had a water
17, 18. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Last
was
time
a-
you went down to a potato sack.
That's what I thought it was.
No,
No, it was
they,
a water
they made
slide.
it a water slide at
Yes.
the end, bro. They had a pool at the end.
Yeah,
It
and that thing
fiberglass.
was rough too.
Yeah.
Down on a
That thing.
potato sack.
He remembers.
If you went down it, like, you know, if you went a few times, like, you know, many times, your shit would be fucking
And I
scraped
think
up.
why y'all didn't is
You ever
because y'all
chafe
were
ass?
You'd have chafed ass. I got
right.
pissed.
So
dude.
y'all were like at that 16, 17, 18 where you're too cool to go there.
I mean, we were at that time. We was going to like Kenny's Key West and stuff.
that's
you
what
know?
I'm saying.
We could get into
Right, yeah,
fucking
we was getting in
Hurricanes
clubs,
and fucking
yeah.
Aliases. We could
Yeah.
go drinking bars.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. And then that's why I'm saying I was probably like
And
11,
then I had,
10,
I had a
11 years
beard.
old.
At like 13.
You can go to Milius's in the French
Milius's,
Quarter
yeah.
back then, and it was what, quarter water or something, or $5 all you
Higgnz.
can drink.
Well, we used
You
to
go to
Higgnz.
Hurricanes and Jack's Brewery, you can get in at 16 as long as you looked 18.
Well, yeah,
Nobody
like
checked.
everything,
The cellos.
all the
That was
rules.
later.
Yeah.
All right, everything that y'all got caught doing
Sharky's Reef.
is y'all age is the reason why it kind of like tightened up. you know, they kind of tightened the wrench on us a little bit.
Bro,
But we were still able
that
to.
Was it.
It
I
was
think the
pussies
world
who
just.
couldn't handle their shit and they went home and their parents got mad.
Well, I know, but I'm saying in general, the laws, like, you know, there
I
was
just
too
think-
many people like
That's
that.
a mad mamas.
I just think
Right, that
what really
tightened the
started
nip on
happening
us.
it was
was
mad mamas.
a lot more violence, a lot more kids being snatched. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, there's 800,000.
How many
Yeah, like
kidnappings you got?
like now. What I'm talking about now. Like, that's why we can't
You
do
was
it
talking
now.
about
We
that.
going back to the 90s. I'm
about
talking
that.
about my teenage years,
Okay.
right?
I was
Like
about to say that,
how-
but that's the reason why
But
you
we
can't
ain't
do it
internet,
now
so
because
you
this
never knew about
world.
it. You didn't
this
know about
world-
it.
What
It
I'm
happened,
like-
but we didn't know about it.
All right, so the drinking age, when did it become 21? It was 18 growing up.
I always made the cut, so I don't remember.
I always drank.
So you
anyway,
was
I
21
never-
by the
nobody
time
never
it
did ID
became
me.
21,
It
right?
wasn't too far behind though.
No, it wasn't.
Because I remember for my sister, I think the drinking age was 18.
Nobody ever ID'd me.
Probably around like
Right.
92,
Right.
I
93.
mean, we used to go to bars and shit.
I wonder why.
94, 95. maybe.
I wonder why.
No, it was earlier than that, bro. It was definitely, it was early 90s.
I graduated in 91.
So it was probably,
So it had to be, and I had made the cut already, so it didn't matter.
man, I had to
So-
Google that. When did the
So it was
league,
like 94.
but it became, I remember it becoming 21.
So about join the party.
Oh, sweet.
But even,
Oh, yeah,
Wait
sure.
a minute, bro.
Like,
Hey, let me in. Nah,
it got a little bit,
See the man standing there. Bro.
it got a little bit harder for us to be able to get
Thought he was
into
being
the
shot.
clubs. Like the way y'all was able to just kind of waltz in.
Mm.
We had to have, I remember always having to have a, like a representative, right? He's straight. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
let him in.
Dude, I think like at
Somebody
16.
vouch for you?
Yeah, right. Like kind of like he's cool.
Right.
You ain't gotta worry about him.
Like 16, we was in strip clubs, like
Yeah,
all the like dirty ones, like on the side streets and shit.
Back
That's the
City
ones
and
you
shit.
get in, yeah.
Fucking,
Yeah.
what was it? The Candy Club when it was on Chef.
Yeah, Artist Cafe. Dude,
What is the law
was
saying
shady.
in the state? Is it like to see titties you could be 18? I think, and then to see the twat
And
you
then-
gotta
You
be
can't drink
21.
alcohol, but you
If
can.
there's
drink
alcohol, you can't go in
Right.
unless you're 21.
right.
That's
If
retarded.
there's poker machines, you can't get in until you're 21.
That is fucking. Some of that shit is plumber.
But you can go to war and get your leg
we're
blown
about
off.
there you go.
Wow.
And you can vote.
So you can go and fucking wreck somebody else's country, but you can't wreck ours at
Right.
until you're 21.
What you think about this gender awareness in Pakistan?
What the fuck is
What?
that, bro? Like, can you explain? Because
How many millions is it?
well, no,
What
all
millions?
right. So the new stimulus bill, right? Whatever the $600 you supposed to get, you ain't getting it. And the reason why is because they want to give like a few billion dollars to
Couple hundred
Pakistan
million.
over gender awareness. What the fuck?
They put that in the stimulus bill.
Oh, then they put millions of dollars into counting the amberjack in the Gulf.
Follow the money. It's going to lead back
Get
to
the
some
fuck out.
motherfucking
No,
special
that's
interest
just
groups.
little shit. That's just small. That's just small cakes, bro. They
Dude, they
giving
playing
more-
with people right now.
More
That's what
money's
they
going to
fucking doing.
foreign aid than to us.
right. So they were trying to dump
Just like
money.
last time I went to the banks.
All right,
They could have paid us $20,000 each to stay home for 4 months if it was really about the fucking virus.
Right.
Instead of guaranteeing the banks $1 trillion a day. I mean,
Right.
come on, man.
equivalent to the money they just dump into other people.
Right.
So
If it's
they
really
were-
about a virus and our health, they could have gave us $15,000-$20,000 to stay home for 4 months.
all right.
Right.
Shut. You know what I'm saying?
Shit,
a
we
lot.
about
Is
to
it
go
about?
down the
Is it
fucking
about?
rabbit hole.
Is it about our health or is it about?
You ready? We're
Is
about
it
to
about?
go down the rabbit hole.
Is it about an upward distribution of wealth? Because that's what we're seeing right now.
People, you give somebody 20,000, Brian, they ain't staying inside.
It doesn't matter.
Facts.
Because
Would
the
you
money's going to
arrest
go
them if
back
they-
to the people that's got the money anyway. So why not give it to us?
Yeah, well,
Because the money's going to go back to the banks, the insurance company. We still got to pay bills, so they're going to get their fucking
True.
money,
right.
right?
Instead, you got people.
So why not
depressed
give the
and
dogs a bone?
starving right now.
Why give it to the fucking pigs? Why are we feeding the pigs when you should be giving the dogs a bone?
Right.
but we feeding the pigs.
All right, so check this out. This is kind of a
Don't give a fuck about old
rundown.
Mother Hubbard.
This is a rundown.
Throughout the summer, Democrats cruelly blocked COVID relief legislation
Don't want to
in
get
an
no
effort to
dog
advance
bone.
their extreme left-wing.
Hold up. Y'all ain't gonna be. I just realized y'all ain't gonna be able to hear this shit. I'm gonna be able to hear it. Y'all ain't gonna be able to hear it. I got way back here. Nope. I got way back here. It. Yep.
We dealing with Wiggins or Higgins?
Who's that?
Higgins.
Can y'all hear anything? Oh yeah.
Riggins.
Joe
and
Can y'all hear
influence
anything?
Riggins.
Then, a few
Read that.
months ago,
Rigging
No,
right
we don't.
now.
Congress started negotiations on a new package to get urgently needed help
Back, Joe.
Just
to the American people. It's take.
You ain't gonna be able
Just
to hear
talk
it, 'cause
about
they
it.
can hear it.
What is it?
It's basically him explaining. Y'all don't have headphones on, so y'all gonna be able to hear it. It's him telling every outlandish thing that's in the bill, and they want to spend so many dollars on fucking counting amberjack fish in the Gulf, like millions of dollars, bro. Like, what I tell you, like 4 or 5 million or something.
Right.
I don't know.
100 million.
Wow.
Why they extinct or something?
No, dude.
No.
Not
Like they're
even
becoming
close.
extinct. Well,
I don't
why-
know.
What's
Not
the
even close.
reason?
That's a
But
very protected fishery.
Somebody that holds a
Hammerjack.
seat in D.C. has a special interest group, so they're getting some of that money. So that's how this shit happens.
Right.
Somebody
Okay.
getting laced. Somebody getting their pockets laced.
Pockets are getting
And dude, what they did in the news is they made it look like,
Fucking
oh, we
sickening.
about to get that money, bro. Like
You about to get
all
that
day
money,
long,
bro.
we're about to get that
Right.
money. And
Oh,
then
$2,400 for a family of 4.
they had
you know?
everybody thinking they were getting that money. And then by the time homeboy got a chance to sit up and talk, because they even said, oh, just put it in front of my desk was the news.
You
is-
saying
and
all
he's
this
gonna
shit's
sign
passed
it.
already?
No.
No, he
it was-
rejected it. He said, I'm not fucking with it, bro.
Oh, okay, I got
Like,
you. I
this
thought you
is
was-
why.
And
Right,
then you'll
right,
make him out to be a fucking demon for doing that, right?
It doesn't, man.
I think
He's racist.
We just
Right.
pawns in a global
Yeah, right.
game of chess, and the left wing and the right wing belong to the same fucking bird.
Oh, I understand.
And
I'm not-
regardless,
I'm not
we
disagreeing
getting
with that
fucked
at
and
all.
they're not taking us to lunch.
I'm not disagreeing
I
with that
can't
at all.
wait.
I see
Is there
hypocrisy on
evidence
both
that
sides.
is there evidence that Trump is like supported by racists and shit?
No.
Yeah, I was just curious because I ain't never heard it myself.
No.
But then I mean,
All the rappers
I'm
in
not
the
trying
90s
to
love
pass a
Trump.
racist comment or
Remember?
anything.
Remember how much
But I know
the
a
rappers
lot
in
of
the
black
90s
people,
talked about Trump?
and they don't like
idolized
like
him.
Trump. But like I remember
But now
back in
they
the
hate
day,
him.
like all
Right.
the rappers used to love Trump. All the celebrities, black celebrities, and a lot of people used to roll with Trump. But now all of a sudden he's racist. I just don't understand that.
This is my belief with him. I think
That is
that
Not that I support him neither. You know, I mean, I don't like none of them to
I
tell
don't
you the
think
truth.
any president has ever stood up for my well-being.
No.
So why should I give a fuck about any of these
Right.
presidents?
Right.
I think what he stood
They're
up.
not looking out for my best
No,
interest.
not at all. Neither one.
Well,
They don't give a fuck about you. They
So
don't give a
check
fuck about
this
your
out.
daughter. They don't give a fuck about your daughter. They don't give a fuck about your daughter. They don't give a fuck about.
I think
Nobody.
What
Right.
happened with
They give a
him
fuck about their cronies.
Right.
is that there was money that he spent lots of monies on in being lobbying politicians, and none of them did whatever he wanted them to do. Like none of the money that he invested ever came out the right way. So he's like, dude, I could do this better, faster, quicker, harder than y'all can do.
Do we
and
need a
technically, I'm not owned by any of y'all motherfuckers.
Do we need a president? How can one man look out for the best interests of how many people?
You
we got in this
can't.
fucking
I mean,
country?
that's what's going on now.
Hey,
So-
we at least need a
So,
representative.
to be completely fair, right? If we're gonna do this two-party bullshit, right?
Not only the president.
So
but
let's
also
say
a
the
client.
president is Republican. The vice president has to be Democratic, and the House is split 50-50, and this is the way it's going to be. We're going to compromise. We're going to work together to make a better place. We're not going to fight
Right.
with each other anymore. This
So
is bullshit.
What would happen is on the world stage,
Ideally,
you need
yeah,
a,
that would be
you need
fucking
a,
awesome.
Let's
Right.
fucking have
Right.
If we're going to do a two-party thing, let's have it split then. So these two parties have to work together and compromise.
Well, what
Not
hap-
fighting with each other and keeping the whole
That's all it
society
is.
divided over some bullshit, and it doesn't matter.
So based on the
When has politics ever affected your personal life?
all I'm saying is like on a world stage, like if you
It
gonna
is
sit
now.
down with a bunch of world leaders, you need, like, who's going to do it?
Yeah,
You're going to bring
there's-
10 guys?
Because
There's
let
no-
it get to this point.
Right.
You're going to bring 10
Well, it's gonna
guys
get
to sit
worse.
there and talk to one country and
Right.
say, and they're going to be talking over each other the same way we doing right now. You know what I mean? Like, so
I
you
think
do
we
have
should-
to have one guy.
I think we should let our MMA fighters represent our countries. And these fighters, then the Afghanistan or wherever your boy Khabib's from, they might be running this country. But we could put John Jones on him, we're gonna fuck him up, right?
Right.
Well, fuck the dumb shit. Let's let Biden and fucking Trump
Fight.
go in there and do it, bro.
They won't last 30 seconds. Neither one.
Dude,
of them.
Well, we should have 30-second rounds.
Biden
We'll
can't-
have
need to be able to
Biden
suit
can't
up.
carry a goddamn sentence, bro.
Jeez,
Hey, dude, did y'all see that thing about him actually saying this is the biggest admission of voter fraud we have, most
So wait.
calculated?
So
know?
when
I've
it
seen
comes to
so
Corona,
many things with him, bro.
one death out of 10,000 is too many. But when it comes to voting, one voter fraud out of 10,000 is not enough
It's
for a
not
recount.
enough.
It's PJ Maxx' fault.
Wait,
The once I heard, dude, that they were mailing in the ballots, I said it's PJ Maxx' fault.
Once
Mail-in.
I heard mail-in, I said that's
Mail-in?
just
Oh,
set up
dude.
for some bullshit.
Oh, come
well,
on.
dude, when you think about
It's
it,
like,
we're not gonna.
Any logical
Yeah.
person would be
Really?
like, this
Really?
is bullshit.
Really?
Any
Yeah.
logical
Okay,
person,
yeah.
once you heard mail-in,
Right.
you're like,
Oh, yeah,
this
for
is
sure.
bullshit.
Well, you could just mail in they're just random
Yeah.
ballots just show up
Problem is
and vote
half society doesn't think like that, dude.
because they don't.
They see things on
They
the
don't
news and
care.
they're like, "Oh my god!"
Right.
You know,
Well, and then
not able,
4/7 propaganda.
Alright,
not
see,
able to think on
You
their
spew
own.
that
Wait,
fucking
here's
heroes.
the thing.
right.
How
Whatever
old do you
ear
have to
canal.
be when you're able to vote? How old do you have to be when you're able to vote?
Yeah, no, man.
You gotta be
18.
18. to vote,
18.
huh? Yeah, 18.
When did you actually
drink.
Yeah, because
even?
you can be in the military.
Well,
You
well,
can't
no.
have a beer, but you can vote and get your
Right,
legs
yeah.
blown
I'm,
up.
I'm gonna ask you, I'll ask you, Jay. When did you actually start thinking about politics at all?
He was 43 and a half.
I mean, dude, about 35.
All right,
maybe.
all right. So from,
But not like I do now.
I know,
But like, I mean, this year's
I don't
work,
worry
you
about
know what I mean?
politics. If I handle my business, everything's
I just
good.
watch it more now because
If
I know
fuck
they.
up, life is bad.
I like to see when I'm being snaked. You know what I'm saying?
all right, but,
Yeah.
but when you
And
Facts.
they trying to snake us, bro, on a big time, bro.
Bro, they're not
on
trying. They
on
doing it.
Money means nothing, bro.
what I'm getting at
Power is what
is
what it is.
Power
you know,
and pride
power,
over
and it all comes down to good and evil. I believe I believe it all comes down to
That's what it is.
heaven and hell, bro.
That's
I mean,
what it is.
all
I
right.
mean,
But let's go back just the way you're thinking.
Reaganomics, bro.
That's what I'm
Reagan
saying.
made it okay to be a greedy
When
fuck.
did you care about politics? Like, when did you feel
I
like
don't.
you need to go?
I don't.
You still
I don't.
don't.
I don't.
As long as
Alright.
I'm handling my business, life is good. If I'm fucking up, life is bad.
And there's a reason why only
It comes down to my choices in life.
let's say
Every
What-
time life was bad, it's because I was fucking up.
well I know
Fucked up
I
in a
know.
long time, so life is good.
But I'm trying to put things into perspective. Like, so think about how many people in the world from 18 to 30 don't
Fucking
really give a
don't
fuck about
care about
politics.
voting, right?
Don't know, don't care.
Right.
Depends on what they
Probably
doing.
show up to the polls and just listen to whatever they see is telling them.
Right.
It's
Well, they ain't earned nothing. See, I earned
but they
everything I
hear it
got,
more
so-
now because a lot of people are talking shit one way or the other.
All right,
You know what I'm
so
saying?
check
I
this
know
out.
my kid is
Why is
like,
an 18-year-old voting anyway? What the fuck has he experienced in life to vote on anything
Nothing.
anyway?
right.
He's
Right.
going off of what was drilled
Well,
in his head by his
what
parents.
he's getting
Right.
at is how many 18-year-olds
Don't know
voted this
politics.
Well,
election.
they voting on what was drilled in their heads by their parents because that's
Well,
what I
right,
was
yeah.
taught.
Not only
I
voted.
got sat down at 16 and said, we're a Democratic House. I said, no, I'm independent. I don't.
Right.
All right,
That's why I've never voted.
Right.
I've never voted for
I'm
president.
not getting it. So check this out.
Ever.
My daughter, who's 16, I asked her about the election, right? Like right after it happened. Right after, dude, there's no way this dude lost,
For Post
bro.
Malone.
So I asked her about what she thinks.
Kanye.
Well, I asked her about what she thinks about them two. And she's like, well, I wouldn't vote for Donald Trump. Why? Because he's mean.
He is mean, bro. He said some mean shit on Twitter at 3 in the morning.
Biden's
bro.
not. Did you hear the shit?
No,
Biden's
Biden's a dick too.
Biden locked
that's
up
what I'm-
everybody. Him and Kamala lock up everybody.
but the point
That's what I'm
is,
getting at, bro.
they advertise
Right.
Trump's bullshit.
They
more than
fucking
advertise
softball
because,
Biden.
because
And
the
a lot of those
lefties
videos are
are in
edited.
control of the media,
Right.
and
Just look up.
they make
Just
it that
look up
way.
the deep
I mean,
fake shit. They can make anybody. They can make you look like the most racist motherfucker. And they can make you say anything they want just by having a picture of you.
yeah, but dude,
I'm talking about a kid
somebody
who
could
was
How do we
watch.
know
Somebody
it's
could
real?
watch this podcast and make a comment. Hey, the Jews like the most racist bastard there is, and try to cancel me on here and
They can
make
say
a big
we
old comment.
anti-Semites
And then
'cause we
next thing
call
you
you
know,
the
all
Jew.
Saint Bernard thinks I'm racist.
Right.
You know, but I'm not.
But what I'm getting
But
at
it's
is
just the power
for her.
of a
It's
platform.
the power of
right, a
manipulation.
A platform.
The power of manipulation.
I need you guys to think about
Only
manipulating
weak
the
minds
platform.
can be manipulated.
Right.
I believe fully only a weak mind can be manipulated.
All right, so check this out. Now, for her being 16 years old, if nobody sits down and says, well, why you think that way? She said that he's mean.
But you
Right.
should have said, would you vote for Post Malone or would you vote for Joe Biden? And that'll tell you how much you knows about politics.
But
you
I'm
can't
probably
ask a
go for
16-year-old
Post
about
I
politics.
know. That's what I'm telling you. But that's why they're... All right, this is why we're going to die off. The future is them, right?
I'm
So
never
they
gonna
got...
die. Coming back as a toad.
You're not listening to what I'm saying.
Die by getting
Like
eaten by a bird.
that's why that them crazy left liberal bullshit they go and perpetuate this stuff into their heads, into the colleges, because they're the ones who's gonna run the country in the next
You
50
grew up
years,
in
right?
a time where you remember this saying, hermaphrodite. A motherfucker
Yeah,
was
right.
called
Yeah,
hermaphrodite,
yeah,
motherfucker.
hermaphrodite.
That's a
Yeah, I never
hermaphrodite
did really
motherfucker.
know what it was.
Now, I don't know what it is
What it
either.
really is?
Isn't
It's
that
not a
training?
transvestite.
Just like faggots.
Hermaphrodite.
It's
Like
both
we
sexes.
call people
I think
faggots
you-
just because you might have been soft. We didn't know what it really meant.
Right,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
You're
It
right
didn't
about
mean nothing
that.
by it.
No.
Now you get canceled for it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Quick.
yeah.
You might get canceled. You
How
just
you gonna
said it.
cancel me?
Well,
I
I'm
got
not.
nothing going on.
I'm not gonna cancel. you.
You can't cancel somebody's got shit going on.
So like my older brother used to call me a faggot all the time.
All
Like,
the
you
time.
acting like a little faggot a little bit.
Right?
You acting like a fruit. You acting like a pudding. Right. So I had
Right.
an older cousin.
Your brother was being Chet from Weird Science.
Well, I'm just
Dude,
well,
your
I had
brother was bullying you.
well, he was because he's being an older brother.
Right.
It's okay. He's
Right.
being an older brother.
Gotcha.
So anyway, I had an older cousin who I fucking called him. You quit being a faggot. Do you know what that means? He got offended because he was really a homosexual, right? I didn't
That the
know.
hard way too.
I didn't even know what it was at the time when I
I
called him
learned that
that,
the hard
right?
way.
You know, I don't know. I mean, people call us names, Brian. Shit like it don't bother me. I mean,
Well,
I
it
call
came up
myself
in different
cracker. I
times. That's
call
what I'm
myself
saying. You could call a motherfucker a hermaphrodite and a faggot bag in the 80s and it didn't mean nothing.
right.
Because we wasn't told that it meant anything.
Even
We didn't
the
even know what it
faggots-
meant.
Even the faggots wasn't offended,
No, they was.
but they didn't. I guess
They didn't have a
Yes.
platform.
At that
Right.
point in time, I wasn't
They
really.
didn't fly
I
a
didn't really
flag
know
over
anybody. It was
There
all.
wasn't social
It wasn't
media
really
back then,
out
let's
like
just say that.
you know.
My
Back,
uncle owned Sydney's newsstand on Decatur, right? Right between us was Central Progress Grocery, right? The bread man come drop some bread off in front of Progress one day, and these guys come up walking one day, and I'm waiting to open up the store, and I'm taking the bars off the window, and they're trying to steal Progress's bread. I'm calling it as I see it, and I said, "Hey, leave that bread alone, faggots." All four of them chased me up the street, around the corner. So I got back, trying to get back to the store, and I grabbed a baseball bat so I could have an even match. It's 4-on-1. So they do not like that term. Since
Right.
like the 80s.
which is understandably so.
yeah.
So since that day when I
Right,
got
yeah.
chased by four,
I knew.
I don't
that was
say
it.
that word
I
no
don't
more.
say that word.
But I
I
wasn't.
learned my lesson.
Yeah.
Like my thing, I wasn't calling you a faggot to call you a faggot. I was calling you a faggot because I was that's the same way I got treated when I acted like things didn't go my way. Right?
Right.
Quit acting like a little faggot. Right?
We all said it.
You know, and that was what I was trying to tell him.
But before the faggot,
I'm
took it
30.
the wrong way.
I'm
people
37 years
before
old.
the
I
faggot.
still say things as
Right.
You was
gay.
a hermaphrodite.
Like, dude,
I say
you
that
mold
too.
it,
I
right,
do
same
say that.
I
Yeah.
say that all. I
Yeah, I
say
say
it probably
that's
3 or
gay.
4 times.
But I mean, I don't mean nothing by it. I don't know.
I don't mean
I
anything.
guess
by
it's
it.
just,
It's
I
just
mean,
what I
Oh,
say.
faggot.
oh, that's gay.
A faggot's
Just
a
say
cigarette,
something,
like,
oh,
that's
that's
fucking
gay.
right? Isn't a faggot a cigarette?
Yeah, it is.
A fag.
It's also a bundle
I think
of
it's like an
sticks.
English way of saying like a cigarette. Give me a
bundle of
fag.
sticks.
I never heard
It's
that.
a bundle of sticks.
It's a bundle of
like
sticks.
kindling.
I never heard that before.
Well, then, gay is really like if
Such
you
a
look.
bundle of sticks.
You're a fucking bundle of sticks.
Stop it, you silly bundle of sticks.
Well, if you look up gay, gay means happy,
Sticks.
right? Like gay
Knock
is
it
really
off.
happy,
Right.
and I guess it was why you'd say, you know,
Silly bundle of sticks.
I
I
guess
have to pee.
the reason why they would say gay is because when they finally
was
admitted, they finally found
Yeah.
happiness in life when they were able to
Yeah.
just
Gay means
kinda
happy.
mean, I'm
And
happy.
according to Webster's dictionary, and faggot means a
Bundle
bundle of sticks
What
And a cigarette.
and a cigarette.
is that like King Ralph, like Spotted Dick? Remember the movie King Ralph? I don't know if y'all remember that.
With John Goodman?
King Ralph.
Yeah,
It's
remember
one
when
of the most underrated movies ever.
when they put
I
the
might
bread
have
on the
seen that.
table. You
It's
want
like
some Spotted
Kingpin.
Dick?
Kingpin's
I might have
also
seen that.
underrated.
Kingpin's a good one.
Kingpin, that's the bowling one, right?
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
And
It's fucking wild. It's kind of sort of like,
Maybe for a couple dumb fucks it's funny, but I
yeah,
find
I
it
mean, I'm
amusing.
saying this shit's funny. All that shit's funny, dude. The Big Lebowski, I fucking love the Big
Oh,
Lebowski.
come on.
I love that movie.
what's the movie that? All right, greatest
Fuck
movie,
up, Danny.
greatest movie of all time.
Greatest movie of all
If
time?
you had to sit on the island with
Godfather
one movie,
Part 1 and 2. I can't decide which one I like better.
What?
Sometimes I like 2 better. But in my opinion, there is no better fucking movie.
I'd put
Or
Goodfellas
movies.
over those two.
Would you?
I've never sat through the whole
Goodfellas is
Godfather
great.
1 and 2. It's too boring.
Goodfellas is great, but Godfather is it's a cinematic masterpiece, dude.
It's boring.
It-
For me.
it is.
For me.
But for me, like, I grew up watching that
Mo-
shit.
Tasha loves it.
I grew
Me,
up
I
watching
can't
The
watch it.
Godfather, so
I think it's boring.
there's something comforting about it to me.
Alright.
I don't know. That sounds
What?
weird.
Which one?
That's
Good.
both of them. It's weird to say, but
just
like
feel
it
like
reminds
home.
me. It reminds
I
me of
think
my
it's-
childhood. I don't know.
Maybe it's all the man-on-man kissing, maybe.
All right, so I would think like the one movie of all time. I think the greatest movie of all time was Forrest Gump.
What?
Yep.
You're a fag.
I can see how you would say
I'm not a
that.
faggot. I'm not a
Dude,
faggot.
that's fucking gay.
I'm
No, I'm just kidding.
offended.
No,
No, but
cancel.
I'm getting canceled for that.
No, dude, I can
Dude.
see how you can say that because
Forrest?
Forrest Gump is a great
Greatest
movie, dude.
greatest scripted movie of all time.
It's incredible. It's a great. He did
Greatest
a great job with
movie
that
of all
movie.
time. The piece of work, the artwork.
Yeah,
I think.
Robert
Forrest Gump.
Zemeckis. Shout out to Robert Zemeckis.
I don't even know who that is,
He's
but I
the,
just think they did
director.
a great job.
Yeah, he's a director. He did a great job. That's
And-
a great movie, dude. I'll watch it every time it's on TV.
Wait, what movie?
Forrest Gump.
What?
You don't like Forrest Gump at all?
Captain Dan?
Yeah.
It's Lieutenant Dan.
Captain Dan?
Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant
I got two
Dan.
slice
I'm thinking
screens.
the seafood place on Claiborne.
You know
Captain
what I'm
Dan.
telling you? I think Forrest Gump was the greatest scripted movie of all time.
Get your head out of the clouds there, jerky.
Because of the culture, like how, it kind of gives you a sample of all the different, culture and how
It's
it
like-
evolved from the 60s.
It goes from
50s
decade
to the 60s
to
to the
decade.
70s.
It's like a timeline. It's
Right. And
great.
Maybe it's because I hate Tom Hanks. I won't ever like the movie.
yeah, I mean, forget about all of that. I'm
I'm
just
not talking
talking
I
about,
just never did like Tom Hanks.
Well,
and that's
Since The
understandable.
Bachelor
well,
Party
if
I
you
never
didn't,
liked him.
if you didn't,
I thought
if
he
you
was
don't
a
like Tom
pussy at
Hanks,
Bachelor
then
Party. I was like, I don't
not
like
for
this.
you.
I never even seen him in bad. That was his first.
You know how you'll see an act and he plays a role in a movie you don't like and you never like this dude?
Right. I can understand that, but like Big was a dope ass movie too.
Yeah, but I seen him in Bachelor Party. Like, this guy's a faggot.
I never seen him in Bachelor Party. I don't even remember Bachelor Party. Is that like his first shit?
I think so.
It's gotta be.
They gave a horse a Quaaludes at a bachelor party and it died.
They gave a horse Quaalude and it died.
Well, I think they fed it a whole bowl of pills.
Now that we're talking about Quaaludes.
I went to jail my first time I was on Quaaludes.
I didn't even know.
All right, so you came from that generation. When did Quaaludes disappear? So you actually experienced Quaaludes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Well, actually, I should have went to jail for DWI. And I told her, the cop told me, he said, I kicked somebody's headlight out. I said, dude, I can't even kick right now. What the fuck are you talking about? And he took me to jail for simple criminal damage when I should have went to jail for DWI.
Was Quaalude a pain pill or
it's a sedative?
A nerve pill.
It's a sedative.
It's a
sedative hypnotic. It belongs to the class of barbiturates.
So it's more of a nerve, like a sandbar.
Yeah.
No.
Similar chemical structure, but it belongs to like the...
It depends on what you're drinking.
Xanax is like a benzodiazepine. Barbiturates are very similar, but they're stronger. They're similar in chemical structure, but they're way
That was
stronger.
1992.
Wow.
So,
Blues,
right.
Huh?
They pretty much lost. They went out. I mean,
that was a humiliating phone call. Dead him in jail.
You kicked my headlight out, you bastard.
No,
when did they stop making
I had to call my
Quaalude?
dad and I had to face that shit when I got home.
What year they stopped making
what
the
Quaalude? What are y'all fucking ludes?
What year they stopped making the Quaalude?
I don't know.
I think it was the 90s, early 90s.
Because I didn't know what Quaalude was. The only time is because of smoking.
I think it was a yellow and black
in the morning, right?
Yeah. It's something barbital. It's not.
But I remember I was leaving
Yogi's
and I had gotten a scuffle with some dude. Supposedly, now I don't remember, but I know I couldn't kick a headlight out. I know that for a fact. And that was my argument in court.
Isn't that the shit Johnny Cash was taking?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
Like when he got popped for all them pills in the movie and shit. Isn't that what he was?
Okay. Quaalude is a trade name for methaqualone, which was first synthesized in 1951 in India. Germany and Japan were the first big markets where the drug racked up extensive drug record, blah, blah, blah. Yep. So it was a barbiturate. It was actually, was this the original barbiturate? Anyway, yeah, so.
But they went through plenty of phases of that, I believe. I didn't know what it was. I was hanging out with some fucking galloping gooses because of my friend's mom.
Holy crap.
And that's what happens.
So you were running with a
wrong people, wrong time,
bunch.
Wrong crowd.
The galloping, I mean, I heard stories about them when I was a kid.
Galloping goose.
Galloping gooses.
Yeah. That guy knew.
I'm not gonna talk about it.
Don't. Fuck it.
That guy knew that
you
was
don't have any lewds, man.
dating,
Shout
a
out
daughter
to Cheech and Chong.
of a galloping goose, and got in an argument with the dad, which was a galloping goose. He said he called him a fucking galloping chicken. Like, you did what?
That didn't go over well, huh?
They're kind of tough in numbers, but that's a whole nother story.
Yeah, like, I mean, it was smoke. So
say that, but they won't ever hear this.
All right.
Fuck them.
Well, it was smoke, so it didn't go over well. You know, like, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you dating my daughter. Like,
there was a lot of cool ones though.
Yeah.
I guess it's yeah. I mean, in the heyday, there was, you know, they were the shit.
Yeah, what they ran with a posse though.
Right.
So it wasn't like we was fighting one goose.
It was like
actually
you were fighting
40 or 50 of them.
There was a big thing where there was a goose that got caught up in the east with a motorbike gang from the east, and they had intercepted a goose somewhere. It was all up in the news and everything, bro. And like they surrounded this dude. I don't know what happened. Nothing happened. I don't know what happened, but nothing happened. But it was a big story. I don't know if y'all remember hearing about that.
Maybe.
I think
On the news?
Yeah, it was a big story.
No, I was definitely too young for that. Like a galloping goose story, like straight goose.
Straight goose.
Well, this was after once they started having like the I don't know how to say it, but the people of color motorbike clubs.
Yeah, they were having run-ins with other clubs.
Well, they caught one out. I think
Right.
it was
He
around
was
the
by
Morris,
himself.
friend of Morris.
He's probably riding around his patches and
I got
all.
something to take care of, fellas.
Oh, you telling me a minute ago.
Rolling?
Yeah, I got some shit I gotta take care of at the house.
All right.
My wife called me. She's been calling
We
me.
about
Good
to-
shit,
yeah, we
bro.
about to-
Good verse, dude. Good
Yeah.
verse, bro.
I'm gonna
Good
come back
verse.
and record them other two.
Yeah.
Scene again.
We said we're gonna go 45. We went an hour.
We want an hour and 20.
I'm just gonna put this shit out. Let it go. Let it roll. It is what it is. COVID Christmas.
I'm gonna roll out of it.
We're
So-
just rambling at this point. Anyway.
Yeah, we rambling. All right, Jay.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Later, dude.
Y'all have a wonderful night. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
Peace.
Don't take anything we say to heart. And if you do, we don't care anyway.
We don't. Fucking grow up.
My boy Fats, Godson Music,
Whoop, whoop.
MCJ. Dap it off right there. Bam.
Higgnz.
Peace out. We'll see y'all next year. Peace.
Nice.